Alright, here's another... I said alright again. Here's another fun thing about doing post-commentary for the last 50-something episodes. And this LP being almost over. I'm actually running out of shit to talk about. I've reached a point where it's like, I'm not really sure what to say. I've gone over a fair amount of the weapons, I've gone over a fair amount of the amiibos, gone over the beta stuff, gone over little secrets and stuff, and it's like, I could announce what it is I'm doing, but at the same time, it's also fairly obvious. Look at me. I'm going around the Fairy region. I'm picking up treasure chests with magnesis. But, I don't know. Just, that's kind of the point I'm at now. I guess I can explain this part a little bit. There is a place I'm looking for, but, like, it was kind of hard to find, so, like, I'm wandering around, I'm like, I know I need to find a stable, and that's basically what it comes down to, but it was hard. Also, I love the timing of the blood moon on this. Well, not the blood moon. The fact that, like, the second the blood moon is gone, it's just like, surprise, bitch, I'm raining. Like, excuse you. That's rude as heck. But, like, that annoyed me. And then afterwards, it more just, I'm looking for the stable, and I'm like, well, where the fuck is it? And then eventually I develop a bit of a brain, and I'm like, wait, stables are always close to the route. So I check the map and then move the cursor closer to it. It hasn't happened yet. That's basically the thought process along this line, is where the fuck's the stable? Oh yeah, they're always close to routes. Nice! Alright, well, fun fact for you, this thing's a lot harder to spot when there's a bunch of trees all around the place. Anyway, this is one of the last stables, which, I guess, dog is here. Thank you. I was beginning to think I made a mistake in trusting you. Well, the main mistake I made was thinking I was going to get something good. Anyway, this one's actually kind of not super obvious, but the idea is that the shrine is right behind it, but it's hidden, and it's kind of dumb. I'm trying to figure out where the back is, but there's a whole bunch of shit in my way. There it is. Found it. I didn't like this shrine because I kept wandering around looking for it and never finding it. Oh yeah, I found my my lid, by the way. Oh no! Why did I even think that was going to work? There you go, that's the entire puzzle of the fucking dungeon. Just do this shit. Stasis up, of course, makes this very helpful, because then you have shit. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, well, guess what? Let's test out that long throw after all. I think they're both unused. Yeah. Fly, bitch! I find long throw is probably the least useful of them. Don't know why that was acting up, but okay. And I want to keep the chest. Take it with us, because I'm pretty sure we need it. So, first, flip it down, stasis, boom. This is a good example of how stasis is useful. Because they were trying to demo it out for me earlier, you know, like when you first start the game, and I'm just like, I don't understand any of this shit. Hold on now. Like, I know that. I think I get it. I don't actually know. I'm trying to figure out how to get up there. Because this is just put it right here. Hey, you want to do that again? Sit. How do I get over there? What do I... No, not magnesis, not stasis. Wasn't there a thing? I'm trying to figure out how to get the altitude. Whatever, I don't care. Whatever it is, it's not that important. I'm not here to show you how to get all the chests. I'm just here to show you the shrines and what the game is. Whatever it is, I'm sure isn't that important. Now, unfortunately, I'm not sure this is going to work because it's sunny in daytime, but this is actually where you get the rubber helmet. And I didn't know that, because in here, excuse me, is supposed to be a girl who's terrified of thunderstorms, and you're supposed to stop the thunderstorms. And in order to do that, go ahead and switch to my climber's gear again. There's a thing up top that needs to get removed, and then she'll be like, oh, cool, but, like, it's not storming out. Hold on a second. Is it you? Yeah! I got you. I guess it doesn't have to be raining for her to care. But when it's raining and she's inside cowering like a little bitch. I did it. Yep. Thank you. That was the thing I never found, and then I learned later. And I was like, oh, well, shit. But as for right now, I'm curious where the body part of that is. Alright, this is the big one. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I've been kind of trying to save some of the more difficult ones for last, so not really like it makes a difference, but yeah. This one I thought would have been difficult because it just said Shrine Quest, so I was like, ah, fuck. And then when I realized what it was, I was like, oh wait, that's super easy. I could have done this whenever, and I actually like this one a lot. The hardest part, ironically, was finding the exact spot that I needed to be, because I just, again, had a generalized idea, so I'm looking around for it, but I'm like, well, fuck, where is it? I just know it needs to be around these little bodies of water, and that's about it. There's a specific hill that I need to find that is central to all of it, and that's the toughest part, but this is going to be a long one. I could have done it with live commentary, but I didn't, just because, again, I felt like it would have dragged on a bit too much, and it's like, yeah, you understand what's going on, like, we've reached a point where it isn't entirely necessary, but it helps. Alright, looks like I've found it, and we've made it to that point, but the idea is there's 3 Hinoxes that you gotta beat the shit out of, and obviously, depending on, you know, their age, oldest, youngest, middle child, is how much health they have, and I guess how difficult they are. I don't know. This is a point where it's like you can go ahead and just, you know, Boris Fury it and then just beat it up, and it'll be dead in like a minute. So it's not exactly hard. I did debate using speed up, but I didn't go through with it. They're all super easily accessible. So, like, I don't know. You're not going to have to do any climbing, because they don't expect you to climb, because you're going to have to be carrying around a ball, so that's kind of what I'm trying to get at. It's all easily accessible, they're all super close by, they thought of that, so you don't have to really stress yourself out too much. Pick the little circle pad that it's around, and then just walk in that general direction towards a body of water, and you're going to find it. It's good, it's easy. I suppose if you really cared about grinding Hinox parts, which, you know, outside of the Flamebreaker armor isn't really needed, I don't think. Actually, no, I think there's one other armor that requires guts, but I don't quite remember what it was. I don't know if it was the Radiant or not. But this would be like a really good place to grind Hinoxes, because there's 3 of them, and, you know, it's required for a Shrine Quest too. But, I don't know, I do find beating these guys up to be really fun once you reach that point of success. Wow, nice verbal diarrhea. Where you can just do that. It's fun, and I like being able to like put up a fight and stuff like that, even if ironically this one was the hardest one to go up because I was like, well, the hill's here, but I don't know. And oh, go around. So alright, that's all 3. This one's pretty easy, and I think it's pretty fun too. I don't know, something about just beating up a bunch of Hinoxes just for fun. It's like, it is really fun when you're super good, and you can be like, hell yeah, I'm good at the game, I can beat up things, but, I don't know, simplicity. I also didn't check a thing I told myself I was going to check. That shrine is literally in front of me. This clears out the Farian region, by the way, and afterwards I should make sure to go turn in my spirit orbs like I should. Yeah, I expected a blessing out of this. Plus, you know, Hinox gives you parts and weapons and other things, and so rewarding to do anyway. Now, that was 48. What is our other Thunderblade at? 51. I'm gonna stick with what I got. I don't feel the need to overindulge myself with thunder weapons. Got 2, and I only use them so much. Basically, now that we're in the lake area, because we cleared out Farron with that Hinox thing, everything around here is going to kind of focus like Ridgeland, where it's just pick a direction, go there, and it's super easy. A lot of it's pretty short, sweet, to the point, so there might not be too much more post-commentary. This is only 30 seconds, so I'm going to end it here, but that's the idea. It's pick a direction, fly, you'll be good. Alright, this is the lake region, and apparently all of the ones I missed in the lake region are pure simple, just go find it. There's one that's a quest, but we should have everything we need for that quest already. Minor test of strength, well, this won't take long. We'll keep using this thing though. Also, we can go ahead and put on our helm. Again, I'm not sure if it's defense or offense, still haven't looked into it yet. Look at his little baby weapons. Ow! Don't do that. I'll kill you. Told you. You don't even get time. A minor test of strength. Barely a test of anything. Where'd your... Didn't you have a weapon? Where did that go? It's underneath the shield. Okay. Well, I don't really care about it. That did, like, nothing. So... there you go. I think it's meant to be an offensive thing. A boomerang! I don't care about the boomerang. I would only want it for a picture, and even then the pictures aren't doing anything for me. Like, I'm not sure what I want to do with this file when I'm done. By the way, I haven't mentioned it yet. But in order to make this LP possible, I had to create a second account on my thing, which I decided to use my Lonk me to do. And it was actually pure coincidence and a funny accident that Lonk was the thing I chose to use. Alright, so here we find a creepy girl. Why is she creepy? You'll find out in a second. Your skin is so smooth and gorgeous, my little Roscoe. Someone's watching us? Oh, my sweet little Roscoe, you're so shy, aren't you? Yes, you are. I'd be more than concerned with that thing watching me, but okay. Why not proudly show off your beaming beauty, my darling? You really must come out of your shell. The person watching looks like he wants something. Maybe he's after... Is he after you? Don't you worry, my sweet Roscoe. I would never, ever let you go. I'm head over heels for my special friend who's been around since ancient times. You're so ancient and special, Roscoe. Yes, you are. Sorry, my sweet Roscoe, but I fibbed a little. The truth is, I want to see guardians. Flying ones, small ones, ones that walk around. I want to see the guardians of all the world. Not the ones here that have rusted away either. I want to see fresh and lively guardians. If I got to see them, I may just have to leave you, my friend. Oh, but don't you worry. Getting near a guardian is too dangerous for me. Flying ones, small ones, ones that walk. I'm afraid seeing guardians like nothing more than short of a dream within a dream for me. I should have all the pictures, I hope. Someone's speaking. You'll show me a guardian. Could you not bother my Roscoe and me? Yeah, because there's a flying guardian. I remember that. That's a flying guardian. Wow, I have terror just from gazing at its beautiful form. Yeah, I wasn't sure if those would be accepted, but yeah, it looks so vicious with its tiny size. It's going to shoot me. Still not able to show me the two types. That must mean I guess I don't have it? Oh, okay, I do have it. A walking guardian. I can't believe it. Nothing could be more dangerous when an exhilarating, scary sight. Phew, what a joy. Hey, you, give me the box, okay? I want to look at those images every single day. You can't? I see. How unfortunate. I guess I'll have to burn those images into my imagination. Oh, you want Roscoe? Sure, that weird sphere thing is all yours. Really, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm all about guardians now. If I close my eyes, I can see them in my imagination. It's glorious. Why did she teleport? It's also weird how she went from, like, calmly talking to me to terrified within an instant. But yeah, I've been trying to make sure I got the Guardians and trying to keep the pictures of the Guardians specifically for this quest, because I knew for a fact I was going to need it. If you're looking to find it and do it for yourself and you don't already have the pictures, Central Hyrule is of course ideal. There's plenty of walking Guardians around Central Hyrule. The flying ones, there is a flying one near a shrine. I don't quite remember which shrine it is. I think it's like this one. I think that's the one, but there's flying guardians around Central Hyrule for you to get, walking ones, and then of course any shrine that you can remember being a major or minor test of strength is always good for the Guardian Scouts, and if that's still not enough for you, you could always go to the Great Plateau, because I want to say there's like Guardian Scouts inside the Magnesis Trial. So that's the first shrine you find. A modest test of strength. Again, I'm not entirely sure, but maybe having the compodium pictures also help too. Let me delete everything in here. You don't need to see it. Okay, all better. So basically, well, I mean, it's a little bit too early to just say that, but I was gonna say that, like, throughout our escapades of trying to finish this off, we found one major, one minor, and then one modest. What do we want to use now? Clinton? Let's use this. Haven't really been using the Great Thunderblade enough. Gonna let it recharge a bit. That's the problem, is letting it recharge, because you can use stasis and basically get the exact same effect. Out of all of them, I'd say really the rods are probably the most useful. No. Ow, he got me. And it looks like he got some of that too. Like, it's good for its damage, without a doubt. And then the stun is nice, but it also feels kind of short-lived. I don't mind it going away, it's fine, it served its use. Don't even try me. Thank you. It's also kind of funny that, like, right here is a Guardian Scout that you could take a picture of as well. But, yeah. Oh, in case I didn't mention it, things like these little tests of strengths, they do come back after a blood moon. So you don't have to worry about, like, oh, I've already cleared it, it can't be done or something like that. Just give it a blood moon if they're not there. They should be, though. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say Farouche spawns out of literally every body of water that exists within this area. But this is a bit of an easy... What is a fox doing here? Alright, well this is it's a pretty easy one to find, spot, just right in the middle. You might not see it, but like, it's there and you know where it's gotta be. I want to go ahead and switch my bow back. Shatter the heavens. Ah, yes, I recognize this one. Put a bomb down. And put another bomb down. And then we're going to use stasis. Activate bomb number 1. Turn stasis off. That should have blown up on contact. Well, we're just gonna... I guess we'll try again without the stasis. But stasis should have done it. You don't want to... There. Now do the thing, except you get to be the bomb. Alternatively, I guess if you wanted to, you could use a bomb arrow. Ready? Whoa, I'm Link! Oh, that's right, shit. If you're quick enough, there's that. Can I magnesis it? Sure can't. Sure can't. Well, I don't care enough to go right back down, but that's there. And that's the entire shrine. Good show. Okay, very last bit of... Well, I'm not going to say last bit of post-commentary for the whole game, because I don't know how Hyrule Castle is going to turn out. But as far as hunting down shrines, it's the last thing. I guess we can go ahead and talk about the music, because it's the lake region. Lake Hylia felt pretty nice. I had to try and think about it, because, like, as a kid, I remember pronouncing a lot of things different, and I was trying to... Once you learn the correct pronunciation and you know how to do it, you kind of just condition yourself to that. So I had to think. I was like, how did 9-year-old me used to pronounce it? And I don't know if I said it in my Ocarina of Time LP or not, or if I knew the correct pronunciation at that point. But I think I used to say Lake Hyela. So there's a fun little bit of stuff for you. It's fun. I want to say there's another way we used to pronounce Kokiri, but I can't quite remember that either. So, I don't know. Just a fun little thought, but we're at the shrine now. Oh, it's right there. Well, damn. I was told to look out for a smokestack, so I did. Don't touch a thing! I said that he did the perfect thing. So, alright, well, what happens if I do this then? Now what? Well, have fun with your uncooked food. Oh, damn it. Ass face. He's relighting it. I stand by the ass face sentiment, though. This region right here, the spot doesn't feel so familiar for me, so I'm curious what this shrine is. Bravery's Grasp. Actually, you know what? I think I do remember it. Because it's very clearly a laser puzzle. I'm just trying to remember if this was something that I cheated or not. Alright, maybe don't use that. Yeah, I remember it. What are you doing? I'm not sure what this platform is supposed to do. I thought there was a way you could rotate it. Rotate something. Huh. A little bit confused now. Yeah, go ahead and take that back. I recognize it, that's for sure. That was so much slower than I anticipated it being. Based on the way Link is holding that, I'm not so sure you can shoot through this. Sure can't. What if I do this? And then this. And then I can stand here and do this. I mean, it gets me somewhere, but not where I want. Alright, let's try this. That should be close enough. I'm not so sure this will work.
Well? We're getting closer.
Okay, I think I got it now. So, for starters, I forgot I planted a thing there. Let's plant another. Let's do this, and then the rest is just stasis. This feels kind of right, especially considering I said laser puzzle. It just kind of doesn't feel like it should be right. But it's the best idea I got. You're welcome. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. This one. I need some reflexes with. Go! There, done it. I don't know how else you could do that one, but that's how I did it.